Hi there, guys. So we are at Subbayagari Hotel here at Malakpet, and we just started eating. Yeah, sure, go ahead. So we've already been served sweets. So we already have our dahi vada, as you can see, and apart from that, we just got our buralu, which is like a sweet, and they just filled it with ghee right now. So we have sweet bundi, we have a potato bhaji and a semia payasam. Apart from that, pappu and a few other sabjis. Tomato rice. So we have a little bit of biryani here, a little bit of tomato rice and lemon rice or tamarind rice. I'm not sure.
This is puliyogare.
Oh, this is puliyogare, this tamarind rice, and I think this is bhindi fry. Is it? I'm not sure. Or palak. Totakura. It's very nice. So I'm not. I think you can see the whole thing. Michelle, can you just turn it here a little? No, towards me. Yeah, this is good. So we have a little bit of raita on it. We have more mulagai too. Yeah. So we are just beginning to eat. So I think we need to start with the Purnam Burelu, which is like shuyan in Tamil, and it's filled with ghee. Really good. Overflowing with ghee though. I like the fact that it's not extremely sweet. Let's have the potato bhaji too. It's nice. I don't know why they put garlic in it. Okay, they've given us one puri and there's a little bit of paneer sabji too. So let's give it a taste. That's nice. Nice and spiced. It's not spicy, it's well spiced. They've given us gutti wankaya, which is a brinjal sabji. It's okay, it's very neutral in flavor. And there's this chole-like looking thing. Not sure what it is. It's like mixed veg with chana or whatever. It's like mutter, white mutter. Nice. Now I'm going for the veg biryani. Let's have a little bit. They put raita on top. Pretty tangy. They said there's around 30 dishes in this meal, right? Now we're gonna have the tomato rice. It's good. There's no distinguishable tomato flavor in it, but I like the flavor water is there. There's peanuts in this, which is nice, and green chili, and it has pudina in it too, so that's nice actually. They have dondakai sabji, which is kovakai in Tamil, or tundli in tenli in Marathi. Nice. But I like this. It's some form of greens, that's for sure.
I think it's a cabbage fry or something.
No, it's not cabbage. Cabbage is not this green. Look, it's just totakura. There's a little papad too. I really like the tomato rice. Let's see how the pulihora is. Nice.
Semia payasam.
Vishal says the semia payasam is nice. Let's just have that up a little. I just took the second serving of tomato rice. I really liked it. Vishal has moved on to white rice and I'm waiting for that course now. It looks yummy.
The colors look tempting.
Very tempting. Now I'm moving to white rice. The parpu pudi looks so nice. The gunpowder here. So they serve it in two because they put multiple things together. So he's just getting the, what are there in that? The gunpowder,
Parpu podi, this is another one.
kargapla pudi.
Karagapala podi, avakai and lime.
Let's go ahead. He says to mix the avakai, so he put the avakai on top. I wanted to taste the parpu podi alag se. So this is kandi podi, right?
Yeah, it's called kandi podi in Peru.
Very nice. Now let's mix in the avakai. Okkakati kalpun. Nice. He also has to mix the pappu in it, which is the parpu, dal. He's right, the pappu makes a lot of difference. It's very nice with it. The pappu is absolutely amazing actually. I think the parpu podi itself is like an amazing experience.
Have some with the karagapala also.
I don't like kargapalai podi particularly. Let's see anyway. Mixed it up slightly, kargapalai podi. But that kargapalai flavor is coming through, which I don't really like that much. So I've just taken a little more pappu so that I can just mix it with the rice and eat. I absolutely loved it. Let's one by one finish all the sabjis right now. Nice. I mean, if you're in this, we are in Malakpet, but then they have multiple locations too.
So basically, if anyone wants to have a
Proper Andhra meals, they can come here.
Andhra meal, actually feeling full.
I know. There's so much to try. I mean, rice is the main this thing. We are not used to eating this much rice. If you're coming here, come with an appetite. We actually skipped breakfast so that we can come here and eat. And we are here on a Monday because we heard that Sunday is very crowded. So we just plan to come on a Monday here for lunch. So I've just taken some sambar. It has that yellow pumpkin in it. And I think this is Lauki and yellow pumpkin. So do not expect an Udupi or Tamil type sambar here. This is like a Andhra style sambar. It's very nice actually. It's very light. The waiter is very sweet, by the way. I mean, people who are not used to eating on Vadalai or Arataku, that is also, this is a good experience for them. I didn't show you the ghee going into the burelu. Now you can see it. Enough. You need to tell them enough. They're gonna put like 2-3 spoons of ghee in it and it will be. There's so much to eat, guys. He's actually saying, why aren't you eating? So I can't eat just the sabji as is with rice like many people eat. I usually eat whatever rice, like let's say rasam rice or sambar rice, and I eat the curry separately. The rasam's nice. So much to eat. It got me the curry. Middle is sweet. It's nice though. So a little bit of curd rice. As you can see, we can't really eat a whole lot of rice. So I have a bit of avakai. I have more molagai. This is a whole lot to eat. Oh, the mango is like crumbling, peeling off. It's nice and soft. It's soaked. Soaked in it. So I'm gonna have half of my curd rice with avakai and half with the more molaga. More molaga is nothing but curd chili. So do remember, if you are here and you do not know how to eat in the banana leaf, make sure you're taking sambar and rasam less. Not like usually you eat in like bowls and plates like that. Because it will flow onto you.
But even he won't serve utna because he knows that it will flow. Jaws are hurting.
My jaws are hurting from chewing. I think I overate. This kind of food does fill you up quite a lot. Okay, let me just have a taste. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to eat the whole thing.
The Tair vada is a little bit way too over-soaked. This thing is what I think. Open it. Open it.
So this is Goli soda over here.
Yeah.
I like the dahi vada. It's mush food.
You need to try. Achha hai.
Acha hai. It's mush food. I like mush food. So let me give the Goli soda a try. Vishal says it's good.
It's not like a Mirinda or a Fanta.
It's better than a Mirinda or Fanta. The soda is actually better than a Mirinda or Fanta that you get in the market. We've asked for a Jeera because we like this so much.
It's actually helping us to clear our food tracks.
I mean, it was very heavy, and after drinking like a couple of sips of the soda, I'm actually feeling better, and that's definitely something. I think we needed to get this like during the meal itself. Okay, pro tip guys, when you're coming to Subhayagari, get us one soda for you to last through the meal because you'll be able to eat more. I mean, we are definitely not doing justice for what we are paying, but you have to come in here with a appetite, and you need to make sure you're eating good.
Oh, we actually ate good enough for $250. That's what I feel.
For us, it is fine, but I feel like people can eat a whole lot more. For me, the parpu podi, the ghee and the avakai papu thing made this thing. If
Probably if somebody comes to this side of the city for traveling or something, they go to some place like a temple or something from morning, they didn't eat anything, they come here,
yeah,
they'll be able
you
to
need to come with an appetite. That's definitely for sure. Oh, I like the goli in the between. Can you see the marble here? It's nice. Oh. After this, we're gonna have the normal soda too. No, sorry, Jeera soda. So we have our Jeera soda coming too.
Open.
It's really good. We shall drink it. It's really, really good.
Effects.
Let it calm down for a bit and then we can drink it. There are people coming in. There's a little bit of a crowd happening right now. So the food was really good over here, and Vishal's gone to wash his hands. Once he's back, I'll also go. I think I'll go out and then give you a true review. So we just came back home from Subbaya Gari. We had like a whole meal that filled us up so much that I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna have a nap. What about you, Vishal? He's already sleepy apparently, and yeah, the food was amazing. If you want to try something that is like a pure Andhra kind of food, definitely you need to give it a try. If you are in the areas which has Subbaya Gari during lunchtime and you have a pretty good hunger, you definitely can go over there and have your fill. The service was amazing, and according to Vishal, why don't you tell them what you said to me a while back? The seating and the
seating was very comfortable. The table height was also something which I really liked, and even the air conditioning was like set to the right temperature, not way too cool and not way too
warm,
warm or where we usually start sweating.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a very nice experience. At the end of the day, I mean, it's traditional food. You can't go wrong with. So yeah, give it a try whenever you can. At least once. That's what I say. Give it a try at least once. I mean, many people will like the flavors because it's not very in your face. It's kind of subtle in most of the dishes, and I liked the service more than anything else. The people were very kind. They were very caring, and the server we had was making sure that we are having our fill and we're not wasting food also. So that is one thing definitely which is a good practice according to me. Okay then, thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe and leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Bye bye.